There is a lot of red in this frame, but before I jump into your reading today, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Fashion Femina. They have sent me this beautiful lepidolite necklace. Actually, you can wear it as a double bracelet wrapped around your arm, but I decided to wear it as a necklace. It is high quality gemstone, and you have the link in the description box below if you want to go and check out their website. Thank you so much for the support. And now let's jump straight into your reading. Hey crew, welcome to my divination table. Welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker, and I'm very happy to have you here with me for a reading, an energetic check-in into your person's energy. The person on your mind, the person that you can't get over, the person that is in your heart and lives in your head rent-free. Let's find out today, what has this person realized about you? I have here for you a choice of 4 different options. I just thought of certain tags or labels or roles that you may play in your life or in the life of the relationship that you share with this person. And I just thought of writing them down on these post-its. You may choose between the post-its, what's written on them, or the tarot deck that is right underneath it. So let me introduce to you the options so you can make your choice. Now we have, for group 1, I'm going to move my camera closer. There we go. We have Warrior of Light, or you may go by the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. For group 2, we have Master of Your Creation, or you may go by the Star Child Tarot. For group 3, we have Lover of the Divine, or you may choose the Lion Strider Tarot. And for group 4, we have Captain of Your Soul. And here below me is the Spirit Song Tarot. All of the tarot decks that I'm using in this reading are linked in the description box below. If you click on the link, I also earn a very small Amazon affiliate commission, I would say. So that's a wonderful way to support the channel. You can also support my work if you enjoy it and if you enjoy these readings, so I can keep making them, by becoming my patron. I have a $5 tier that is open to everybody if you want to support me for creating extra astrological and tarot related content. Also, feel free to become a member of this channel. You can become my exclusive Light or Solar Crew member and getting access to a lot more readings. You get 1 card reading per week and a bunch of additional readings on top of the free ones that are available on the channel. And you can also support me just by liking this video, subscribing, including yourself and your family, commenting down below. Let's get this conversation starting and let's just see what are some of the experiences you've been going through. I really love to read your comments, and I love to give you encouragement, to give you a small heart, and to sometimes even comment on them. Okay, all this being said, I hope that while I was speaking, you got a chance to look at these 4 options placed in front of you. I'm also going to be using 4 oracle decks. I have them all here, also linked in the description box below. I'll pull 1 card from each to clarify whatever messages the tarot is going to show us. With all this being said, thank you for your support on Instagram, on TikTok, on my blog, The Spiritual Social, on my 2nd channel, The Eden Nearby, on my 3rd channel, The Spiritual Cosmos. Thank you to those of you who have been ordering personal readings. I'm still open for them, and from time to time I also have some discounts. We just had a Valentine's Day discount, which unfortunately wrapped up, but there will be another one coming soon, so stick around and make sure that you have the bell notification so that you receive a message every time I post, so that you don't miss a discount, an offer, or a giveaway. Unfortunately, my channel hasn't been growing this much lately because in the past I used to give away a free tarot reading. I used to organize these really fun giveaways every time we reached 1,000 subscribers milestone, but now it seems like things have slowed down. I also think it's because of the fact that a lot of you actually subscribed to my channel when I was doing rose petal readings, And right now I'm kind of thinking of doing a variety of other types of divinatory occult things because rose petal readings kind of got a little bit repetitive to me, and I like to challenge myself to grow. So I think that this is why some of you are leaving or deciding to drop out, because this is mostly an experimental channel. I do tarot, I used to do astrological readings, now they are on the spiritual cosmos. I do smoke readings, I do rune readings, I use Lenormand. It's about a variety of methods of tapping into the occult. Sometimes I do hydromancy, I paint, and there will be more hydromancy readings coming up in the future. So just so you know, when you subscribe, this is what you're signing up for. It's not the same run-of-the-mill kind of things over and over and over again. I am not that kind of reader. Never have I advertised myself in this way. You guys know right off the bat that I'm this kind of person that always was looking to provide you with unique content, because I have a Venus in Aquarius and a Sun in Pisces, and I am messily creative, and this is how I vibe. So if that's something that you align with, then I'm super happy to have you in my tribe. If this is frustrating to you, if you kind of want to have the same kind of content all the time, then maybe it is better to choose a different soul family, to choose a different reader. So all this being said, if you decided to stick around, thank you so much. I'm really happy to have you here. I hope you have made your choice, and without further ado, let's jump into it and find out what has your person realized about you. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm really happy to have you here with me. I hope you're having a good day. So in this reading today, we're going to find out what has your person realized about you. And this is for those of you who are drawn to this pink heart. It says Warrior of Light. This could be the role you embody in this connection, or what you are becoming by coming in contact with your person. We learn from a variety of different relationships in our lives. So it may be that the person that you're in a connection with is teaching you how to become a warrior of light. Now, you may also have chosen the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. I have it here. Let me give it a good shuffle. Okay. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, please come through for us today. What is Group 1's person realizing about them? The cards are twisting. This person they've been thinking so deeply about this connection, trying to see it from a variety of angles, viewpoints. Some cards are sticking out. They don't want to go back in. I'm going to pull these other ones. Okay, so these are the cards that you got. We have here the Ace of Swords blocked. This person doesn't want to tell you what they have been thinking. They have realized that it's better for them to keep silent on a specific subject. Let's see what this is about. I see here a water sign woman, a very nurturing, maternal, giving, kind, compassionate person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be you, or this may be somebody else in your person's life. Let me see the card next to it. The Eight of Pentacles. I also see that there is a feeling of laziness, of not wanting to put in the hard work. The Six of Cups. So here, this is about nostalgia, reconnecting with a childhood friend, coming in contact with a person that you know from either your past in this lifetime or your deep past from a couple of lifetimes ago. This could be a soulmate that you keep meeting and having some sort of showdown with in a number of lifetimes. I also see here the Magician blocked. Your person is realizing that they don't have the willpower to continue in this connection, that I guess that they're trying to manifest you, or they're trying to lead the connection towards a specific outcome, and they are realizing that they have no control. I also have here the King of Cups. Fascinating. So I do feel that for the majority of you, this Queen of Cups represents you at the moment. And you see, we have the divine pairing here. We see the King with the Queen. You guys are super compatible. And you have this very strong attraction. You know each other from a past lifetime. The attraction is primarily emotional. It is not so much sensual. It's not about lust. It's not about physicality. This is about, I feel you in my heart. You've infected my soul. I feel overwhelmed with this feeling of, I want to hug you, I want to make sure that you're okay, and I don't know, I want to take care of you, I want to wake up seeing you every day, you make my heart sing. That's the feeling, that's the vibe. Both people are upright. So this is letting me know that the intentions between the two of you are pure. You don't want to use each other. You don't want to kind of selfishly manipulate one another. This is not a toxic connection. But there is a feeling of, what is that word I'm looking for? It's not lassitude. Wow, is that even a word? It's kind of like, in Romanian we would say delasare. It's kind of like you want to do something, but you don't want to do it. You can't be bothered. You're kind of leaving it to faith. You may actually push yourself in the direction of inching towards somebody, but then you're like, nah, I'd rather let Providence or other forces higher than me move me along in that direction. Almost like this person identifies with a rolling stone that just is waiting for somebody to kick the stone down the road, you know. It's like, I'm not going to move, I'm kind of comfortable where I am. And this is connected to, I feel like in the past this person may have gotten everything that they wanted from other individuals by simply attracting it towards them. They manifested whatever they thought of, yeah, because we have the Magician and here we have the Ace of Swords. This person didn't have to put in the work. Or at least I feel that at the moment, they may think that whatever work I'm putting into this connection with you, Group 1, the Warrior of Light, it's never going to give me the rewards I want. The hard work that your person feels that they should be putting into your connection, they also believe that it's not going to lead to a compromise, an agreement between the two of you. It's almost like your person thinks that you're not open to communication. Like you just want things your own way. And this is emasculating them if they are a man, or maybe if they're a woman, it's just irritating. I would say that this individual doesn't feel like they have all the resources, especially the financial and the mental resources, the communicative abilities to sustain a connection with you. Unfortunately, the things that I see that your person has been realizing, are connected to mostly negative things, while at the same time, they do feel in their heart this very strong compatibility between the two of you. I mean, look at these cards. They are just like two peas in a pod. There is love from a past life. You guys are super compatible. This could be an attraction between two water signs. But at the same time, this person, you know what this smells to me of? Self-sabotage. It's like your person has everything around them. All the conditions are set. You, your person, falling in love, it's game on, yeah? They have the green light from the universe. They have all the information that they need. But then they keep coming up with excuses or obstacles in their mind in order to not put the work to sustain the connection with you and in order to not think about you. They have been thinking about the connection, but they don't want to talk to you about what they have been thinking. There is a stubbornness here. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say. What clarity can we bring into the situation? Inspire. You could be dealing here with a musician or a person that is artistic. Oh, I see. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, definitely somebody artistic or somebody who works in the fashion industry, beauty related occupations, a person that could be a model, a person that is working on their artistic projects at the moment. This person feels that a romantic connection will take them away from the passion of their art. This person is highly invested in whatever it is that they're doing. And as you know, with artistic creative work, there is no defined timeline. In certain cases, there is a deadline that you have to work to, or you have a concert, or you have a performance and you're actively training towards it. But when you're sculpting something or painting, it takes as long as it has to take. And a really funny well, anyway, I don't know if I should say this, but Alistair Gray, the Scottish writer who is coming up to prominence at the moment due to the fact that one of his novels, Poor Things, was recently created into a wonderful movie with Emma Stone. I've known about his work for years now. I used to live in Scotland. He was everywhere there in the libraries. And one of my favorite novels is Lanark, a novel that he wrote. He is a Capricorn Sun, if I'm not mistaken. And he actually constantly, in some of the autobiographical interviews I read about him, he constantly kept saying that publishers were harassing him for him to finish work on time. And he would hand in work 2 or 3 years later after the deadline. And part of the reason was that he wasn't only creating a fantasy world in writing, he was also sketching and drawing and creating the cover of his books. And he was like this incredible creative machine, and he needed all that time and work and effort in order to take what he was seeing in his mind's eye into reality, to manifest it. So I just shared this random fact with you because I think it's important to understand your person's psychology. I'm not exactly sure if your person is as intensely committed or dedicated to their craft as Alistair Gray, but I do see here somebody who wants to make it big. They want to become a performer, they want to become somebody well known, and they know that in order to do this, they have to put in a lot of work. And I have the feeling that your person believes that either you talked to them about what you would like to do in your life and they don't see it as compatible with their own goals, or they are afraid that by having a fully committed, serious, romantic connection, they won't have energy to put into their craft, into their art. Yeah, this is a tale as old as time because a lot of artists struggle with this. Okay, we have here the innovator. This is the Hoosier or Hoosier? I don't know how to pronounce this. It's double O. Hoosier Beauty Rose, Modern Garden Rose. And then we also have this image. And this is the image of the Transformer. No, not like in the in the sci-fi with the robots, but a person that has come into your life to change your energy. And because, you know, energy is easily exchanged between two people that feel attracted to one another, you're also changing your person. The affirmation is, I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. So I feel that in this connection, if you want to see some results, if we are to flip these cards and open up the energies, because look at them. Once these cards are upright and they're doing their own thing, they are not encumbered by fears and blocks and mental limitations. These cards are actually really good. The Ace of Swords, a bold new beginning in how you understand yourself and how you speak to your partner. We have here the Eight of Pentacles, working hard at maintaining the connection, perfecting it, improving it, sustaining it. And then we have the Magician. You have everything you need to make this connection beautiful, to bring a little bit of magic into your love life, yeah? But I see here the challenges at the moment are related to maybe Pluto and Aquarius, because the Innovator card zodiacally stands for the star sign of Aquarius. So you may be dealing here with an attraction towards an Aquarian who may have a moon in Leo. I usually associate Apollo being a sun god, the god of artistry, music. I associate him with Leonic energy. So there may be a duality in this person's heart. They could be a sun in Aquarius, moon in Leo, which makes them rather contradictory, because in public they could be a very good team player and they may be a little bit cool and detached, while in private they're very passionate and quite loyal and a little bit possessive and jealous. So yeah, you may not know exactly where this person is coming from, but in order for you two to be together and to flip these cards open so that they're doing the right thing, a transformation has to happen in your person's energy. That's what I see. A transformation has to happen. And I feel that this transformation is connected to, because the roses are so bright, like almost bloody red, it has to deal with the way that they relate to their body, their passion, the way that they prioritize romance and sensuality over and above their work and ambition to succeed in life. If your person gets there, only time will tell. Maybe you may want to get a personal reading so I could look deeper into the specific aspects of the situation. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to end it here. I'll keep it short and sweet for this time. And if you enjoyed this reading, remember to drop a comment, drop a like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 2. Hello my loves. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a pick a card reading in which we will find out what has your person realized about you and your connection. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Master of Your Creation post-it. So this could be the role that you embody in this connection with your person, or what you are becoming as you are relating to your person, because you know that relationships sometimes can transform us. We also have here the Star Child Tarot. You may have been drawn to the tarot deck. So let me give it a good shuffle before I pull your cards. I also have some clarifying oracle cards over here. And I already saw something quite interesting there, so let's see. So, Spirit, Angels, and Ancestors for group 2. What is their person realizing? Ooh, this person kind of like had an awakening that kind of punched them in the face. I hope they're okay. I hope that they don't have a black eye. Okay. Yeah, maybe they've been quite blocked and it's kind of like something had to happen. Something quite dramatic had to happen so that their, as they say in German, their coin dropped. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see. Maybe this person is German or Austrian. Okay. The first card that appeared, this is in French, so I'm going to translate. This is the Queen of Swords blocked. We're dealing here with a lower vibrational, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, an air sign woman specifically, or somebody who identifies as female. Okay, what else? Oh, we got the Ace of Swords blocked again. Fascinating, because group 1 got it from a completely different deck. So this person has a little bit of a bad feeling about you, or somebody said something to them. They may have heard some gossip. They may have heard something on the grapevine from other people, or they may have read something online about you, and they see you in a very negative light at the moment. I don't feel that you are this kind of person. I don't feel like you're this manipulative, cold-hearted, cruel, calculated individual that your person is making you out to be. It could be also that you guys had an argument, and that's why. Let's see. Okay, so we have here the Three of Wands. Exploration. Seeking new perspectives. Growing. Expanding in all sorts of directions. Feeling free. Okay, I'll tell you in a second what I'm picking up on. So we have the Page of Cups here as well. So enter a new character. We have here a water sign, young water sign, could be even a child. We see here Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this person is kind of like, your person doesn't really have access to this individual. It may be a child that they have some sort of weird custody arrangement with, so they only see this child sporadically from time to time. Because I'm very drawn to this fogginess. In some cases, it could even be the loss of a child that really affected your person. Okay, wow. For some of you, it could be metaphorical. I'm picking up on the fact, as I'm reading for a large collective here, guys, I'm picking up on the fact that your person is somehow mourning their lost childhood, like a sense of innocence, like they wish they could go back to when they experienced love the first time, when everything seemed pure and innocent and not so complicated. The card right next to it is the Ten of Crystals. So I am tempted to say that something really shocking, dramatic, painful happened in your person's life. Your person is realizing that unfortunately this trauma, and it was like a really solid trauma, not just like oh, I've been traumatized because somebody rejected me. This is about losing a child or going through a really painful divorce and not being able to access the child, feeling backstabbed, betrayed. But at the same time, because the Ten of Crystals is blocked, your person is also trying to get over this pain from the past. Although I have a feeling that this pain keeps dragging them back. And what do they want to do? When this pain appears, instead of talking to you about it, they end up projecting their negative emotions onto you, making you the bad guy, like in the Billie Eilish song. And then they just want to walk away. They want to run away. This person puts their feelings in their feet, you know, which I can tell you it's something I do as well. As a moon in Sagittarius, I sometimes need to walk in order to understand what I'm feeling or in order to calm down my anger. So a very, very strong desire to run away, a desire to leave everything behind. Why? I just hear you remind them of past pain. You remind them of past pain. You could also have a very direct and fascinating way of speaking. You could express yourself freely, and this person is a little bit, yeah, I'm seeing a flock of white birds in the sky. Beautiful, by the way. And the sky is very clear. Yeah, you're very communicative. You're very intelligent. And this person is afraid that you may ask them a lot of questions. I feel you're very curious as well, and you're asking them some questions. And they are afraid that if they share with you what happened to them in the past, you are going to use this against them when you get upset on them. Because you know how some people do that. You establish intimacy and trust with somebody. You share moments of vulnerability or moments when you made mistakes with them in order to bond intimately. And then at the first argument or at the slightest hint of you wanting to pull away from them because you need more space in the connection, they start using those things that you shared with them in confidence against you. You know, like if you shared with your person that you have a very difficult connection with your mother, and your mother, I don't know, used to beat you up or used to shout at you, and that was a moment that kind of made you bond, and your person may have like hugged you and kissed you and told you everything was okay. When you guys argue and your person is not winning the argument, they may just say, well, this is why your mother beat you up, you deserved it, or something cruel like that, you know, something below the belt. So I feel like this person doesn't want to end up in such situations. They were in the past. They were in the past involved in such cruel arguments. And unfortunately, they're making you out as a potential threat, as a person that could use her intelligence and intellect to just attack them when they least expected. So instead of sticking around for the beautiful love story, the Page of Cups could also represent the beginning of love, the beginning of affection. This person is choosing to jump on the nearest boat, plane, train, car, and just say, adios. I'm going to, I don't know, discover the Wild West. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's just really, it's just sad. It's disappointing. Because I feel that if they were to stay in the connection with you and just talk to you, work things through, I just feel like this would be a really good connection. And I feel like you are on the same level, you know, I mean, I feel like you are picking up intuitively on the same things. Let me pull one more card. The sun blocked. This person could also be depressed. The sun blocked is darkness, right? When the sun is blocked, we have clouds in the sky, we have an eclipse, all sorts of like darkened phenomena. So what could have been incredibly happy, optimistic, childlike, playful is sad, full of loss, mourning, and desolation. This is what your person is feeling in this connection to you. They are realizing that their depression, their trauma, their anxiety is just interfering with love. They want to love you. They have the desire in their heart to love, but it's just bringing up too much of the past, a past that they're trying to put behind them, a past that they're actively running away from, to be honest. But the problem is that if you run away from a difficult emotional experience, it will always catch you up. And, you know, the shadow that you're trying to run away from will always follow you. You have to deal with it. It's part of you. Now let's see the oracle cards, because first of all, I saw this card, and this is the card of the lustful. And it says here, the affirmation is, I embrace my individuality and sexuality as sacred gifts. So on some level, this person wants to have intimate time with you, but it may be that this is the only part of themselves that they will choose to bear in front of you. They're not going to bare their soul. You're not going to get inside of here or in here. You're just going to maybe frolic a little bit with them in the bedroom, because I guess that calms down their anxiety temporarily. This soothes their depression momentarily. Yeah, it's kind of like using intimacy and sensuality as a medicine, you know. But obviously, you don't want to be in the position of just being this person's medicine, right? You're not a pill, you're a human being. And then we also have here the storyteller, my favorite card in this deck. This is the Emperor of Morocco rose, and it's an old garden rose, an old-fashioned energy. The storyteller talks about Cancerian energy. I also see it as Pisces energy. Libra could also come into play. We are dealing here with the deep, deep love, loyalty. You see the dark, really deep, dark color of this energy. It reminds me of carnelian. Carnelian is also the stone of the month of January, Capricorn. And it does talk about deep love, enduring love. So, on one hand, this person has this great potential to love. Maybe this is why they were so traumatized in the past. Let's see the other cards. Oh, we have here Maulisa, balance. And we see here the duality, the sun and the moon. This person could really flip on you. You know, one moment they could feel optimistic and happy, and the next moment they could be down in the dumps and really sad. And it's almost like they have two personalities and you don't know which one comes out. It could also be that if this person is using medication or other ways in which to soothe themselves, like cannabis or maybe alcohol, I kind of feel like this person changes when they consume something. It's very difficult for this person to reconcile their inner feminine with their inner masculine. Inside of themselves, there is this tumult, there is this contradiction, there is this argument, and they project this onto you. When they are upset with themselves, they shout at you. When they are feeling balanced, you can have a really balanced conversation with them and it feels more harmonious. But it comes and goes very quickly. They may have a Cancerian ascendant as well, which would make their 7th house Capricorn. And Capricorn is about stoicism and professionalism. So one moment they could be all about business, the next moment they could be all over you, kissing you, wanting to have a family with you. Your person is in the process of realizing these things. They have yet to become illuminated, but it's well on the way. Because we see here illuminate. We see the lotus, and as you know, lotus usually grows from mud. So you got, in this connection, you get mud, what is dirty, what is soiled, what you don't want to deal with, but then you also get this beautiful lotus flower, which is pure and gorgeous and unique. I can understand your frustration. I can understand why you're here. It's not easy. I see a lot of physical attraction, definitely. Physical attraction. I do see here an emotional connection. But I also see a person that could tell you stories from time to time. You know, what they believe reality should be, not exactly what reality is. So be mindful of being deceived in this connection. Deceived, betrayed, or... I think that it's not really that intense, to be honest. It's more like white lies. Like this person lies because they are anxious. because they are trying to cover up certain parts of themselves that they feel it's not something you would love or appreciate. Like if they have a mental health issue, you may not be aware of it because they believe that you may not like to see their vulnerable side. This person has been really traumatized in the past. Everything that they used to say was used against them. It may have actually been used against them in the court of law, in some sort of child custody arrangements. I also feel like some of you may have a long distance connection, because I see with the Three of Wands here, this is a possibility. You're not physically close, and this is what's making you guys feel so sad. Yeah, so it's kind of like trying to find a balance and come together physically as well, because it's been a while since you were able to do that. This person is becoming increasingly illuminated, so I would say be patient with them. Be patient with them. I don't think that they're a bad person. They are just severely traumatized. They may suffer from some sort of post-traumatic stress disorder, so it's kind of like they need support, they need gentleness, they need patience to open up like this beautiful lotus flower. And they need to be allowed space to come to their own aha moments, you know? That's important. Obviously, you're not a therapist, so it's not your job to do that. Your person could go and ask for professional help, and I think that they should be if that trauma is so skin deep. But at the same time, it's up to you. You know, you're a powerful creator, wonderful manifester, so whatever you choose to do in this connection goes. I'm here just to guide you along, energetically speaking, in case you had some doubts or uncertainties. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to drop a comment. Let me know about what you're going through. Also, drop a like and subscribe. Include yourself in my family. Thank you so much once again, and I cannot wait to see you until next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, hello darlings, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a reading on the topic of what has your person been realizing about your connection? What crossed their mind? Let's explore. So this is for those of you who are drawn to this post-it or to the role of the lover of the divine. So I see here a person that's very in tune with spirituality, with the higher realms. I know that Saturn's transit into Pisces since 2023 has been clogging the connection that we normally would have so easily with the divine, but it's worth the effort of doing the spiritual practice every day, and I think that you're acing it, group 3. So just as a side note, just between you and me, don't tell the other piles, I feel like you're doing excellent on your spiritual becoming. Now, all this being said, you may have also been drawn to the Line Strider Tarot, so I'm going to give it a nice shuffle right now to try to see what has your person realized about you? Spirit, angels, ancestor. Very quickly, this person has been doing not really the thinking. This person is quite decisive on something. Okay, I have some clarifying cards over here as well. I'll show them to you at the end. Yeah, let's begin. So we have here the Two of Wands, the Rabbit. I see here a careful exploration. This person is definitely curious about you, interested, is gently coming towards you. This is not like full-blown 8 of Wands or 10 of Wands energy. It's tentative. It's like, I have a plan. I am thinking of putting it into action. There is a little bit of apprehension. It's like, will you like me? Will you not like me? Would you appreciate if I did this for you? Because the rabbit, as you know, is one of the most fearful animals. So we have here the 7 of Pentacles, willing to put in the work. That's what I like, and I'm sure that you'll be happy to see this. This person is thinking about what could they grow and build together with you. They are realizing that they require a certain amount of resources to stabilize this connection with you. Maybe they feel like they should apply for a better paid job. Maybe they're thinking about, hey, how about if I get a mortgage and, you know, get a house? They're thinking about maybe changing their car or buying a car for the first time. It's a lot about material and physical interests that can somehow solidify the connection with you. They could also be thinking about giving you a gift. or just walking with you in a garden, in some sort of natural place, taking you out of the city and someplace beautiful, like a retreat or a holiday, a getaway, you know? It's very beautiful. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups, but it is blocked. Why is the Ace of Cups blocked? Because this shows somebody who is reluctant to tell you that they love you, and they're keeping everything locked inside. It could also show here a tendency to exercise more self-care and self-love in this connection. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Pentacles, another super sweet and very chubby bunny rabbit. So we have here a gift, a bold new beginning in terms of your material circumstances. This person could come towards you with a ring. In some cases, it could be a little bit too exaggerated. Maybe you've just met this person, so they may not give you a ring in terms of an engagement. But it could be like a purity ring, a friendship ring, some sort of religious thing, like be part of my Christian club. They could just make fun and give you a ring that they found in a cereal box and kind of like try to see what your values are by playing around a little bit with a ring. It could also be that this ring could be something that you guys share in common. Maybe you have certain interests, like you like, I don't know, Nightmare Before Christmas themed rings, or you like skull rings, or you like tattooed rings, or maybe this is how you guys got in contact. You know, you were on Etsy and you are buying the same thing. There is something here. It could also be something related to Super Bowl, you know, or Polly Pocket rings. I don't know, all sorts of like random things like that. But I do feel that a gift, something round is coming your way. This is also the wheel of a car. It could also be things coming full circle. If you've been doing a lot of good work on maintaining your health, your physicality, everything that, you know, is related to what you can touch, feel about yourself, then I feel that in this moment, this person is kind of noticing this about you and wants to appreciate it and admire it. I'm also drawn to the fact that this bunny rabbit is actually wearing a necklace. So it could also be a medallion, yeah? This person could purchase a medallion, give you a locket or something that they own, even a key to something, a key that opens up an apartment or a car, a certain place where they may have hidden something like a post box. It's very sweet. I feel it's very sweet, and I feel it'll make you very happy because we see all this yellow. So yeah, I'm getting a really good vibe from your pile. We have here the Four of Swords. This is the lion in slumber. There was a song by an alternative rock band, like Lions in Slumber. I forgot their name, but they were Australian. Yeah, somewhere around in the 2000s. It was a really powerful, kind of like hard-hitting song. Anyway, maybe you can Google that and let me know what you find. We see here with the Four of Swords that your person is realizing that they can rest more in this connection, that they don't have to be maybe hyperactive, they don't have to push the connection towards a specific outcome. I feel like your person, let me just adjust my leg a little bit because I could feel nerve pinching. Yeah, your person may have been a little bit high-strung at the beginning of your connection. Like they may have been like constantly on guard, going like, should I trust you? What should I do? I don't want to mess this up. But now they're realizing that they can relax, that it's okay to just take it slow, to rest a little bit, to not put so much work in this connection. Although they see here that it's important to keep building, to gather the resources, it's okay to just be around one next to the other in comfortable silence. They don't always have to entertain you or kiss you or impress you or give you phenomenal gifts. One important quality gift makes like 10, you know? So a lot of beautiful realizations, but I also feel like this person is kind of like, in some situations, okay, I just need to say that this person is kind of, if initially they pursued you quite powerfully, now they're kind of taking things a little bit slower. Things between the two of you may have cooled off a little bit. Yeah, and it's almost like the connection was moving in a certain direction. It's almost like some of you were waiting for this person to say, I love you, or you know, I like you, you mean a lot to me. And this person held back. And now they may have detached a little bit. Maybe some of you actually kind of put a little bit of pressure on your person to say, I love you. Maybe you constantly told them, I love you, and you were waiting for them to reply back. And now this person has kind of taken a step back and is a little bit apprehensive. It's like, I'll sleep on this and let you know. I'll give you my response in the morning, okay? Which can be infuriating, of course. I can understand this. Oh. But this is a person that will not be rushed. No. This person will not be rushed. They freak out if you rush them. They freak out. Yeah, you saw, I almost dropped the card. They freak out and then they hide behind these two wands. And they're doing this kind of like observing you from a distance thing if you pressure them. So I see that this person at the moment has said what they have to say, is preparing a gift for you, is realizing that there is great potential here to build and grow a connection with you. But at the same time, they're careful. They're very careful. And they are not really willing to be emotional at this point. Let's see why not. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm sure that you want to know. Why is the Ace of Cups blocked? Okay. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Six of Pentacles. Because your person still wants to mess around. Your person still wants to go out and have a good time. They want to party. They want to do bad things, you know. I like go out. Okay, try not to imagine criminal things. I don't think that this person wants to do criminal things, although the Devil is, you know, a pretty nefarious energy. I do think that this person just wants to go out clubbing, wants to flirt to their heart's content, wants no strings attached coupling, yeah. They may have a group of friends that they go out partying with, or they play poker with, or I don't know, they just have a posse, you know, and they don't want to give up on this lifestyle. They believe that commitment is death. It's like tying a noose around their neck and dragging them into the cave of marriage or long-term relationships where the soul goes to die. Something dramatic, because we do have a major arcana here. Six of Pentacles, they just want to be generous with their body, if you know what I mean. They want to share their body with as many people as possible. It could be that this person still has a lot of maturing to do. Yeah, they come off as quite young or young at heart. Too bad, because it's a wonderful opportunity here with the Ace of Cups. It's a wonderful opportunity for love. So let's just clear this energy a little bit, yeah? Let's just clear this energy, and hopefully we can cut away some of the Devil's energy. In the name of the Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone. So may it be, yeah? So hopefully you will be able to hear some kind, loving words from this person. They will demonstrate that they care for you. And hopefully there will be a better kind of energy rather than this demonic partying energy, you know. Okay, let's see the oracle cards. So you got here the Independent, and the affirmation is, I am aware of my inner dialogue and directed by positive imagery. So I think that one of you needs to manifest more in this connection through focused, positive, romantic visualization. If you want a specific outcome in this relationship, you really have to dream that outcome each night and create like a dream, and each night have that dream. Not necessarily unconsciously, because to a large extent we can't really control that well our unconscious dreams unless you are really good at lucid dreaming. But right before you go to bed, get into the dream that you have created. It's like, you and me together, and we're having a family, and we're living in this type of house, and this is the country in which we're living, and this is the job you have, and this is the job I have. Or maybe one of us isn't working, and we have 2 children, one is a boy, one is a girl, and we love each other a lot, and we go to the cinema once a week, and we celebrate our anniversary on the 2nd of June, and very specific things like that. Create the world and inhabit it before you go to bed each night for at least 28 days. I know it's the discipline of visualization, but it takes 28 days normally for a human being to develop a new habit. At least that's what the latest research is showing. So if you practice this for 28 days, and if you think about, the cycle of menstruation, the cycle of the moon, it's also around 28 days. So there is something there with that number, with that specific cycle. So try as much as possible, as the energy of the moon is growing, for 28 days, try to visualize a romantic outcome to this connection, because I feel like one of you is magical. One of you has great manifestation abilities. And I think that's you, because you're here learning about tarot, part of the spiritual community. It may be your person as well, but one of you has to be strong enough to pull energetically the other one into a commitment. Now we have here Inanna, believe in yourself. And I have to remark on the number of cards that seem to be quite bare and NUDE in your reading. It seems here that there is a very strong physicality between the two of you, a very strong attraction, like skin attraction, a desire to kind of see each other's bodies as yummy, or a desire to be together in case you haven't actually gone intimate. Inanna is proud. Inanna is this force of nature. She was very impulsive, very childlike, but also incredibly majestic and filled with self-respect. So believe in yourself is about, you can bring this into being. You can manifest a better outcome. You also got 2 cards from the Dream Oracle. I think it's the Dream Oracle, the Dream Landscape Oracle. It's one of my latest decks, and I'm still learning about it. So we have here Heal, and we have Prepare. The correct name of the oracle will be linked in the description box below, just so you know. So I can see here with the egg hatching, there is something beautiful that can happen between you and your person. There could even be a child being created. I also feel like in order for you to truly welcome this connection in, and to allow your person to kind of change their mind about you, there is also something in your energy that also needs to change, so that you are also ready for a deeper commitment. You can prepare for this commitment by healing. I also feel like your person feels like they need to be better prepared to enter into a relationship with you, and that they need more time to grow out of something that is keeping them bound and chained to the past. It may be a difficult connection with a father figure, with an authoritarian person. And then we have the Sage. The Sage, well, it represents the dual energy of Sagittarius and Pisces in my view, because it is the energy of Jupiter, the great mentor, the great benefic. We have the General Washington Rose. This person could have been born in Washington the state, or I don't know, I assume that there is Washington, well, there's Washington, D.C., the capital, but maybe any other places in America called Washington. George Washington was also a sun in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. So again, we see here an individual that is wise beyond their years, but at the moment could feel like they are a little bit of a wandering lost soul. They need to acquire more life experience in order to settle into a connection. And they're realizing that they don't want to waste your time. They don't want to tell you that they love you and then just walk away because they have other commitments to their group of friends. They have other partying instincts, So that's why things may have cooled off between the two of you. But this situation can be rescued. It's just a case of visualizing a better outcome. Yeah. So make sure to drop a comment and let me know, what is your situation? Did this reading resonate in any way? Make sure as well to drop a like so this video gets distributed to other people out there who may benefit from this message. Subscribe and include yourself in my family, but at the same time, don't let me tell you what to do. If you don't feel like subscribing, that's also fine. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sticking around with me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Ciao. Hi, group 4. Hello, my loves. I really hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here today. This is a pick a card reading in which I'm going to help you find the answer. What has your person realized about this connection? What have they been thinking of? Have they had an epiphany or not? Let's figure it out. So this is for those of you who were drawn to this post-it with the role of captain of your soul. Yeah. So you are the captain of your soul in this connection, or you are becoming, because as you guys know, relationships sometimes have the potential to transform us. Sometimes they hurt us in order for us to grow, and other times they push us into our growth in a joyful and really exciting way. But the ultimate goal is soul growth, and it happens in a variety of ways, and anything is actually really good for you, even when it is painful. Believe it or not, in the spiritual realm, there is no good or bad. It's all about, what am I learning at the moment? So all this being said, you may have also been drawn to the Spirit Song Tarot. Let me just take the hair out of my eyes. I just recently washed it and it's all over the place. So we see here, I don't know, I'm feeling distracted by the hair. Maybe you guys are commenting on the hair or just focused on it too much. Let's bring it back to the tarot, okay? That's why we're here. So we see also a white hair in it. Maybe you're attracted to somebody who's a little bit older than you. Maybe this person has great hair, or the hair stands out in some way, like you really like that about them. This is the Spirit Song Tarot, and I'm going to give it a good shuffle so that it will help me understand, what is your person feeling and thinking right now, and what have they realized about you? Spirit, angels, and ancestors, come through. Your person is really mysterious. Yeah, maybe their hair could fall like this. Maybe they're kind of trying to hide their face, or they're wearing hats, or they're very good at masking how they feel, because most of the cards are shuffling and falling back. They're opening up and they're falling back into the deck. So it's like this person is on the brink of opening up to you, and then whoop, they pull back. Yeah, exactly. And when they do it almost like because they are pushed, or it's like, what do you want from me? Do you want me to tell you that I love you? Okay. You know, that kind of a vibe. That's a little bit nasty, because you're left feeling almost as if you disturbed this person with your love, you know? Okay, let's see. So, well, I'm happy to see that not all of the cards are blocked, but there is some blocked energy here between you and this person. I feel that some of you maybe are here just hanging out with me because you don't have a person in your mind. So the cards are blocked because you've yet to manifest, you've yet to meet this person. And others of you, the cards are blocked because you had a connection, but you drifted apart, you had an argument, you separated, and you're here inquiring about this person a couple of months or weeks down the line, maybe in some cases years. We have here the Five of Shells blocked. So this is the energy of hope and readjustment. So this person feels like there is no hope. There is nothing that they could do to readjust this connection with you. They feel like they cannot positively affect the development of the relationship. They are left feeling almost like this light from the firefly has extinguished. This could have been a connection that began in summertime, when there was a lot of light in the atmosphere, and I feel like at the moment, it being wintertime, at least in the northern hemisphere, it's like this person is kind of reminiscing about that connection with you, but at the same time it feels like it's just a memory, it's distant. I don't think we're ever gonna go back there again. We're never gonna have, you know, like in that expression, it's like, remember Paris, we're never gonna have Paris again, or something of that nature. So it's a little bit sad. I'm gonna put this card over here, almost like I want to compartmentalize the feelings. I want to detach from them. But then I also have here the Three of Feathers. And that's actually a good card to have blocked, because this is the infamous heartbreak card. When it is blocked, it does talk about recovery, yeah? Recovering from a difficult, painful heartbreak. A heartburn, that's what I'm hearing. Sorry, some of you may have been fans of Saltburn because it rhymes with heartburn. Anyway, coming back to this, we see here an individual that has decided to move away from something very painful, a third-party situation potentially, a situation in which they felt rejected because they were not the chosen one, the favorite, yeah? So this continues with the Six of Crystals. In spite of the fact that your person is recovering and trying to, I wouldn't call it find some sort of hope, because the first card that appeared shows that they are feeling rather hopeless, but they are trying to let sleeping dogs lie, you know, at least that. There is also here a feeling of restlessness, of not being able to walk away from the past. You know, this is the card of synergy and gratitude. It is the card of walking away from that which has been painful, and you're walking into calmer waters. But your person is not able to do that at the moment. Their waters are completely like a maelstrom, you know, they're like powerful, creating some sort of like tornado. Why? Give me a second. They're just feeling very sad. I see them crying. Yeah, they're just feeling very sad. I see them crying, medicating, reflecting a lot. Your person could be a smoker as well. They're reflecting a lot. They're like wiping their eyes and smoking or sitting and thinking, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do in this situation. Okay, here is a positive card, yeah? We have here the Knight of Shells, charm and passion. Well, it may be because you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. If this is a Pisces, Pisceans are very challenged at the moment by Saturn. And if you don't believe me, look at Taylor Swift, who separated from Joe Alwyn right at the beginning of the transit of Saturn over his sun. Yeah. So she seems to have recuperated quite well, or at least that's what we are shown in the media. But yeah, he's definitely eating humble pie at the moment. So with Knight of Shells, a charming, passionate individual, a loving, sensitive guy, but also somebody who, you know, at the slightest hint of a threat could put his head under the water. Although flamingos don't do that, that's an ostrich, but that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. Somebody who's kind of waiting for you to save them, for you to take the lead. This person is realizing that you may not be able to do that, or you don't want to do that, and that's why they are upset. That's why they are frustrated. You're pushing them outside of their comfort zone. You guys could have North Node energy. Maybe you are the Sun in Pisces and your person has a North Node in Pisces, or vice versa. But it's kind of like one of you is really pushing the other one to grow, and growth can be uncomfortable if you're that kind of a person that likes to just do the same old, you know, and kind of live in their familiar, comfortable habits. We see here the Knight of Crystals. Oh, sorry, the King of Crystals. So, yeah, wow, okay, there is a rival. There is another individual here. There is a conflict with another man. And we see here courage and commitment. This person may have initially came into your life because I think this is in your life. You are surrounded by two male energies. One of them is high vibrational, and I think it's the person you're thinking of. And the other one is a person who looks quite brave and determined, but actually they can be a little bit of an a-hole, you know? This is a pretty domineering individual, my way or the highway kind of person. They can even get physically aggressive with you if you don't do their bidding, and they can manipulate you for their selfish needs. So the tiger and the flamingo, they're not really getting along. Felines with birds. Not a good match, right? They pick at each other. They attack each other. So I feel like your person could be sad or depressed because either you have chosen somebody else or you belong to somebody else. In some cases, this could be that you're in a long-term commitment, you're married to somebody else, and you had some sort of attraction towards this King of Cups, and this person is just crying their heart out because they don't know what to do. They don't feel like they can fight the person that you are with or the person you have chosen because it would be an unfair fight. So they feel hopeless and they feel anxious. They don't want to let you go, but at the same time, they don't want to be part of this ménage à trois, right? So let's see what the oracle cards have to say. Okay, we have here, we have the truthful. Number 33, a grandmaster number of compassionate communication. Somebody has to forgive somebody else in this situation. The affirmation is, I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so too. The situation can be resolved if there is a very honestly, like a very brutally honest conversation. I also see here with purpose, a situation, oh, my nose is itching. A situation in which time will have to pass. You see the clocks dilating like in a Salvador Dali painting. This talks about suspended energy between the two of you. It's like something stopped. You feel like time stopped since something happened between the two of you. Like days just move on one after the other and there is no change. You're kind of like stuck on some sort of hamster wheel. Your person could be feeling like they are reliving the same day over and over again, like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. But the key out of this is, you see here 3 hills. They only have to be 2. Somebody has to be sacrificed. In order for a couple to be formed, somebody has to be sacrificed. And I see you grouped 4. You have here a choice between a fire sign and an older fire sign who is low vibrational, and a younger or the same age water sign who is deeply, deeply attached to you. I would even say that they're in love with you. They're crying over you. We have here the advocate, fighting for what is right, standing your case, standing your ground, being determined. Your person wants to do that, but they feel like they can't because you may already have a family. We have Hathor, soul family. So definitely there is a very strong link between the two of you. I would go as far as to say that you are dharmic counterparts. So not karmic. You don't necessarily know each other from a past lifetime, but this person is part of the group of souls that have incarnated at this specific moment in time, the specific generation, to help you go outside of your comfort zone, and you're helping them do the same. This connection is uncomfortable, but it's so exciting because it can genuinely help you fulfill your destiny in this lifetime. Wow, I didn't expect the reading to take such a big turn. But one of you is connected to somebody that is just a predator, like a tiger is a predator. And one of you is going through a lack of purpose, lack of meaning. Because I guess they're a little bit romantic. It's like, if I can't have the person I love, then what's the purpose? What's the meaning of my life? What am I supposed to do, right? So there is this inner conflict, and you can see how the flamingo so beautifully has this heart tattooed on its body. Yeah, this pink heart tattooed on its body. Honesty, truthfulness. Say what you mean and mean what you say. This is the key in this situation. I feel like this person has realized just how much you mean to them, but they're painfully aware that they can't have you at the moment, and that it is up to you. We see a very strong divine feminine energy. You, group 4, you could embody this internally if you're a man that has chosen this option. You embody this internally. You are the one leading the soul family. You are the one that needs to make a choice. And I'm here to let you know that the person on your mind definitely has feelings for you. and it hurts them to see. It makes them feel like their life has no purpose. It hurts them to see that they can't fight for you, that they can't somehow protect you or be with you. Deep, deep feelings. The Advocate here is Aries energy as well. And Hathor sometimes is associated with Leo energy. Whew. Yeah, this was the reading. I thought it was really intense for some reason. Drop me a comment and let me know what is going on in your situation. Thank you so much for listening. Please like this video so that it gets distributed to many other people. Also, if you have enjoyed it, it really helps me and I appreciate it. Also, subscribe. Include yourself in my family. Or don't subscribe, you know, you do your thing. Thank you for listening, and I cannot wait to see you on my next one. Take wonderful care of your beautiful heart. Until then. Ciao.